Did you know that people in the world's longest living regions called the blue zone spend hours outside?
Actually safe to stare at the sun. And not only is it safe, but it offers a plethora of health benefits.
Full practices that will help you improve your life on all levels, including physically, mentally and spiritually. Now the best time to safely gaze at the sun is the 30 minutes window period before the sunrise and sunset. It has many benefits like improving your eyesight, giving you more pranic energy, it declassifies your pineal gland, and most importantly, it also upgrades your DNA, if you know what I mean. Also, most of the ancient civilization described how important it is to sun gaze, which is depicted in various carvings and showed how sun is the giver of all life on earth. Also, most of the people in India, including me, offer water to sun god called Surya Dev, expressing our deepest gratitude. Well, also from childhood, most of the people are programmed to believe that sun causes cancer, wear sunglasses, wear sunscreen, which is just to keep you away from harnessing the true power of sun, because they know that it will help you in elevating your consciousness. Well, sun is the most important source of energy.
If any doctor ever tells you to stay out of the sun, you should fire that doctor immediately. 1200 scientific research papers prove that the sun is crucial for our health, that you should never use sun protection product if you want to be healthy, and that you should go to the sun between 11 and 1 at the highest noon. Skin cancer is not an issue. There's only one important skin cancer, that's melanoma, and melanoma is protected thanks to the sun. The sun does not create melanoma, the sun protects us from melanoma according to science. And even if you are not scientists, as soon as I tell you that melanoma almost never happens on the face because the face is always in the sun, that immediately should tell you that doctors have been lying to you. Because according to their logic, when they tell you to stay out of the sun because of melanoma, you should have melanomas on the face, shouldn't you? Because the face is in the sun more than any other part of your body. So that alone should be enough for even the most uneducated layperson to understand.
Did you know that people in the world's longest living regions called the blue zone spend hours outside in the sun every single day, and usually without sunscreen? In Okinawa, Japan, centurions tend their gardens and exercise outdoors with their sleeves rolled up. And in Costa Rica, where the sun is strong year-round, people often work outdoors. In Sardinia, Italy, older men walk long distances in the midday sun. They farm, they garden, and they tend livestock. This isn't a coincidence. It's based on biology, as sunlight has many benefits, and sunlight is not only a natural mood booster and the most potent source of vitamin D, it's a foundational element of immune function, hormonal health, and even longevity.
What I'm about to tell you, you are probably going to reject it and click off. Before you do that, just hear me out. Avoiding the sun may be just as dangerous as smoking cigarettes. Now, I know you probably think I'm exaggerating, but just hear me out. There's an association between at least 17 different cancers and a vitamin D insufficiency, and autoimmune diseases and cardiovascular disease. Vitamin D is intimately involved in over 2,000 different genes. Our immune system absolutely cannot work without vitamin D. 90 to 95% of vitamin D comes from the sun. Even in the early 1900s, they had sanitariums that you can go to bathe in the sun as a cure for TB and asthma and many different illnesses.
So most people don't know this, but the 30-minute window when the sun rises and the 30-minute window when the sun sets, it's actually safe to stare at the sun. And not only is it safe, but it offers a plethora of health benefits. This is why the Egyptians often depicted sun gazing in their iconography. Sun gazing is one of the greatest ways to help you elevate your consciousness. It decalcifies the pineal gland, balances melatonin and serotonin levels, and also improves eyesight. And this dude actually proved all of it. You should check this out as well. They analyze brain activity when you're sun gazing, and they notice that it goes off the charts. Makes a lot of sense. I've been doing this for over 10 years and my eyesight is perfect. And I notice immense changes in my energy levels when I do sun gaze. I also tend to get a better sleep. All in all, sun gazing is an ancient practice that will help you elevate your consciousness in immense ways and tap you into your true divinity. So take a look at it. Peace and love.
System. I don't use sunscreen, never have used sunscreen. I'm not a big fan of sunscreen because it's stopping my ability to absorb the sun. you just know how it affects you. If it's rainy for 3 weeks, I can tell you, like when I go get into a blue sky with the sun, I'm like, oh yeah, well, it's like I bathe in it. So it's the sun is, you know, the sun's the king. I told somebody, I go, take a plant in the garden, spray it with sunscreen for a month, and then see what happens. The thing dies. And I go, you think you're not as connected to the sun as the plant is?
The sun is not just light. It's a biological upgrade system that your body was designed to interface with. The sun is a living transmission device that reprograms your biology. Sunlight delivers scalar plasma waves from the host star Sol 12, which is our sun's original source-aligned star, the light of lights, which contains original base 12 eternal life instructions for DNA repair, endocrine regulation, mitochondrial energy, and immune restoration. So your cells literally decode sunlight into cellular instructions. The sun activates your pineal gland, your hypothalamus, your inner plasma core through photonic resonance. And this shifts your body.
Riddle me this. Every animal seeks it, every plant grows because of it, and humans are scared of it. Let's talk about the sun. Vitamin D is the only vitamin your body can produce on its own. You don't need food, you don't need water, all you need is UVB rays from the sun. Not to mention, avoiding the sun is arguably one of the riskiest things that you can do. It accounts for roughly 340,000 deaths per year in the US. It's associated with a 400% increased risk of breast cancer, a 142% increased risk of autism in children during pregnancy, a 125% increased risk of dementia, a 104% increased risk of colon cancer, a 64% increased risk of metabolic syndrome, a 35% increased risk of type 2 diabetes, and I could keep going, but I'll stop at this one because potentially preventing 87% of deaths during the pandemic with sufficient vitamin D levels is insane. But what about aging and skin cancer? What about aging? Every cell in your body is aging, and 90% of people don't care when they swallow processed foods that accelerates that process. And for the skin cancer, you're much better off getting some exposure than none.
In Greece, whenever people are sick, doctors and friends tell you to go swim in the sea. In Japan, whenever you're sick, doctors tell you to go take a walk in the forest. In Spain, people and doctors tell you to tomar el sol, get some sunlight. In British Columbia, doctors prescribe passes to nature parks to those suffering from mental illnesses. We need to normalize prescribing nature as the cure.